Your testosterone levels have tanked, you don't want to take the juice, and now the worst thing you can do is start throwing a pity party and blaming your metabolism, your age, or your genetics. Instead of making excuses, you need to do this instead to boost your levels naturally. Why does testosterone matter in the first place? Anywhere from 10 to 40% of men right now are dealing with this, but barely anyone is even talking about it. We have a low testosterone epidemic in our world right now, and it needs to be fixed ASAP. Now, most men think low testosterone just means you feel like crap all the time, but it actually is a lot more than that. When you have a low test, you not only feel like crap all the time, but you have an increased risk of disease, including cancer, dementia, heart disease, and a lot of other things. When you have high testosterone, you got high energy, you're lean, you're fit, you're healthy, confident, you're ready to conquer the world. I don't know about you, but this isn't something that I want to mess with myself. Of course, there are going to be some instances where the natural stuff you try will not get your testosterone levels to where they need to be. And if that's the case for you, then what you need to do is you need to go see a hormone specialist and a doctor to really help you out with that. But I always recommend at least trying the natural options before going the pharmaceutical route. So you obviously can't just guess when it comes down to this stuff. Like, this is a science. You need to actually know the numbers. So if you feel like you have symptoms of low testosterone, things like decreased libido, chronic fatigue, decreased muscle mass or mood changes, etc., then you probably should get this checked out. You should know these numbers and you should get them monitored by your doctor. So right now I'm gonna go over 4 things you need to do in order to optimize your testosterone levels naturally. The first thing you need to focus on is you need to prioritize getting lean, getting jacked. When you're fat, your body produces more estrogen than it needs to, hence the man boobs. And this will also decrease your testosterone. Low confidence, low libido, insulin resistance, not good, man, not good. So your top goal should be getting your body fat percentage under 20%. If you currently have a body fat that's 30% or even 40%, this has to be your number one focus right now. On the other hand, there's some dudes who are too lean. So let's say you're sub 10% body fat, you like staying shredded year round for too long. This also can tank your testosterone. So you wanna make sure you're managing your body fat levels properly. The second thing you need to focus on is you might be surprised to learn how much your sleep can impact your testosterone levels. If you're consistently sleeping 5 hours per night or less, imagine how that's gonna be impacting your body. Testosterone production follows a specific pattern with levels typically peaking during the early morning hours, like 4 to 8 in the morning. This peak coincides with the deepest stages of sleep, aka your REM sleep, which is rapid eye movement. During sleep, your brain signals the release of hormones, including testosterone, from what's called the pituitary gland. So adequate sleep duration and quality are essential for this process to happen correctly. Research has also shown that sleep deprivation can significantly drop testosterone levels. In fact, there's one study that found that just 1 week of sleep restriction led to 10 to 15% decrease in daytime testosterone levels in healthy young men. So if you're not getting the sleep you need to change this right now. So your goal should be getting 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every single night. And so I wanna go over a couple things you could do right now to get better sleep. The first thing is you need to establish a consistent sleep schedule by going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on the weekends. So for me, what I like to do is I go to bed around 9:30 p.m. and I wake up anywhere from 4:30 to 5 in the morning. And this has drastically improved my sleep. The second thing you need to do is have a relaxed bedtime routine. So don't scroll your phone, don't go through email or Netflix, but do something that's actually gonna wind you down. Make your sleep environment comfortable, cool, quiet, and dark. Like, actually invest into your sleep. Even if you need to get a new mattress or a new pillow, it's worth it. And then this is my favorite thing to do. Follow the 10-3-2-1-0 method. 10 hours before bed, no caffeine. 3 hours before bed, no alcohol or food. 2 hours before bed, no work. 1 hour before bed, no more screen time. And 0 is never hit the snooze button. By optimizing your sleep, you're gonna experience a significant increase in not only your testosterone, but your overall quality of life. The third thing you need to focus on to increase your testosterone levels naturally without having to use steroids is get daily sunlight and vitamin D. Vitamin D will help your testosterone, so shoot for 30 minutes in the sun and supplement it as needed. If you have zinc or vitamin D deficiencies, this can have a big impact on your test levels. This is also something I recommend getting tested as well on top of your testosterone. The fourth thing you need to fix is you need to get your diet right. Your nutrition. Your body needs carbs, fats, and protein for optimal normal hormone levels. Fats are one of the main sources for good testosterone levels, but a lot of people avoid them or don't get the right amounts of them because they think they're gonna get fat. Fats are bad. So make sure you're getting the right amount of fats into your body, and make sure you're eating the right type of fat for your body and your goals. Next is you gotta make sure you get enough protein in. Whether you're bulking or cutting, eat 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. Fill the rest in with carbs and fats, so shoot for 20 to 30% of your overall calories from fats itself. Carbs are not the enemy either. Carbs will decrease muscle breakdown, they'll increase insulin, and they'll decrease your cortisol levels. Testosterone and cortisol have an inverse relationship, meaning if you're stressed all the time, it's gonna be really hard for you to have good testosterone levels. So there you have it, 4 proven ways for you to naturally boost your testosterone levels without even having to use a needle. If your testosterone is too low and even doing these natural things doesn't work, there will be instances where you do have to get some help from a doctor, and that's something you're gonna have to get monitored on a regular basis. So by getting jacked, building lean muscle, getting your body fat down to 20% or lower, by not being fat, by sleeping like a king, by managing your stress and eating right, you can finally feel normal again. You're just throwing darts with a blindfold on if you don't actually know these numbers. So make sure you get your blood tested so you can actually know where you're at and actually know if these things are improving your levels overall. I hope you got some value from this video. If you did, let me know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Drop any questions you have in the comment section below. And if you want to learn more about what it would look like to work closely one-on-one with me, then just fill out the link in the description below and I'll reach out directly to you to see how I can best help.